suppliers, anywhere it is, the details about the suppliers and all. No, come to the point, sir. We can go ahead with the new supplier. That's the point. So they've
Yeah.
met all the quality and process requirements. Everything is pakka, sir. Now the examples you can just give. This particular mission is a German mission, which I have the same mission in our organization. Some example kind of. And again, yes, this partnership is going to help us reduce material cost or kind of a lead time or something. So now the point, then the reason, then an example. So this is how Hanuman was actually adopting. I think we can also adopt when it comes to
Definitely
many
we can
presentation.
adopt, and that is a good technique for sure. Thank you so much for that point, Shankar. So now coming to an important aspect. Basically, if you see in presentations, we do not have lots of people sharing their insights and memorable experience, etc. Quite a good number of times in presentations in corporates, companies, organizations, it is about presenting the data. And data, let's face it, many people find it a little bit, they find it a little bit apprehensive to go and present it in front of people. Is there any way you suggest in which this data can be told as stories, such that they can be gaining the attention of the people?
That's a vague answer. That's a nice answer. Turning data or turning fact into a story, that's a vague one, but I can put it a very simpler way. When it comes to any data, you know, behind the data, some human would be there. Behind the numbers, some human would be there. So if you are talking about the human, automatically the emotion will start falling in. So human connection is very important when it comes to data. Um, for example, if you are talking about a data, the data talks in this way. Okay, mission breakdowns. Generally, we work with a lot of manufacturing companies. So mission breakdowns. If it is reduced to 5% or 10%, something like that. So this is the data. I've just put it as an Excel kind of thing, and this shows. Now I can little make it as a story with the emotion saying that 2 months ago, I'm going to the past. 2 months ago, our night shifts people were really struggling, a lot of breakdowns. So they were frustrated. The deadlines were missed. And now it has reduced to 2%. And now the operators, now they feel pride in initiating something. They are really saying that our lines run smooth every night. So now the data is same. The data is actually from 8 to 10 or 10 to 2. That's how the reduced pattern. But
Hmm.
I'm talking about the
Emotion.
operators, their emotion, their feelings, and how they are feeling. Now the data becomes a story.
Story.
So that's one. And whenever you present data, just keep in mind that just like putting a data is okay, but it should be kind of a journey. What was in the last 2 months, and now it is what is expected in next 2 months. So kind of a journey. You can turn that data into kind of a story is what I feel. Um, and yes, if you're really bringing some voice of a character, for example, one particular person, his name is Sreeram, and Sreeram said about this. That is because of the initiative, what we have done. The initiative's data is here from 15 to 20 or something like that, you can bring
Hmm.
in.
That's
So the
correct.
data has to be meaningful. That's most important.
Yes, meaningful and story behind it by bringing in the people who have brought into the data. So bringing some emotions and feelings. That's good
100%.
actually. I'm able to resonate to it a lot because I do remember this situation happening to me as well extremely well, wherein there was I had to present as to how an induction process has to be changed in an organization. So how I started first was rather than telling straight away the plan of it, I told first and foremost bringing in my emotions, saying that thank you very much for this opportunity. Initially, I have handled induction in other organizations wherein it was conducted for 1 hour or 2 hour or one day. This is the first time wherein I have been entrusted the opportunity to run it for 4 days. So thank you so much for trusting me with this. Now I want to show the idea, the plan of it. So the moment I said it, I had the attention of everyone. All the mobiles and the laptops were kept shut down, saying that, okay, Archana is going to present something. I gained the momentum, I gained the attention of people, of audience in less than 30 seconds of time. Thanks a ton for these
Correct.
beautiful insights. So rather than stating the fact, talk about the people who are behind it, talk about their feelings and their emotions. Now, coming to the next method. Of course, we have seen how to present, how to do this, how to bring in, etc. But can you tell of some practical ways to sound confident when explaining an idea, even if you're unsure. Because on the spot, sometimes certain questions will come in for which we are probably not aware of, we are not prepared. But how can we present the ideas which we are probably not sure of? We have to go and do some research on it, but still we need to go and speak about it in front of people. Can you suggest some practical ways to sound confident in such a scenario?
There may be many practical ways, but I can share one practical way which I
Fun would be
do.
enough.
See, yeah,
Yeah,
content is
that's
the
nice.
king. That's a great word. Content is the king. I would say more than the practice, content. First, you need to be very, very strong in your content. When many people, when they go for a presentation or something, that's a two-way of preparation. One is that shallow way, another one is a deep way. I always like the word called deep. When you are a content king, definitely, that confidence comes in. If you're slightly doubtful about your particular content,
True.
definitely that resonates in the confidence level as well. So
Hmm.
that's one thing. You have to be very, very strong in your content. And maybe I can suggest one more thing. You have to be a critic for your presentation. So always, you have to think from the audience perspective. Just assume that if a bad audience, I would say monsters are sitting in your presentation, how monsters will be disturbing you. The only way to disturb you in your presentation is by asking a tough question, challenging questions. Because it's a professional scenario, definitely the monster can attack only through questions.
Yes.
So you have to think that, okay, the monsters are going to be in my session. So what are the questions they may ask? I should be really prepared. When you are strong in your content, when you're able to foresee the question, critical questions, I'm sure that itself is 75, 80% of confidence will pump in your brain. And I would say, generally, I was doing this mistake sometime back. Till the last minute, I do a lot of changes in my PowerPoint slides because my creativity would really work just before the presentation when I go to do it. So I always had the habit of doing all those things. No, we should not do it. So don't change slides at the last minute. Okay, I've seen, I've shared two or three. One is the okay, content is the king. Another one is uh,
You
think
started
questions in
by
the
saying that
audience.
I'll share one, but you ended up sharing three.
Oh, one more. Okay.
Please go
Fourth
ahead,
one.
share 10 more. I have no issues.
Okay. Maybe I can share one more thing. Practice.
Please go
Yeah,
ahead.
practice. That is a simple word. Practice makes a person perfect. Even the actor, one of the famous actor, I was asking Gukesh, how do you do this magic in your chess, man? That's amazing. So he was expecting so many answers from Gukesh, but Gukesh really said that, yeah, practice, simple, practice. So that's the same thing here. So be strong in your content. Yes, think from the audience perspective. And another one is that don't change slides, before the presentation. Fourth is, yeah,
Absolutely.
practice, practice max. Okay, good.
Sure. Thank you so much, Shankar. You said do not change the slides, is it?
Yes.
Okay. But when we are doing that, is it not contradicting the aspect of not being sure with the content?
I see. Definitely, you would have got some nice idea for which you would have done some presentations or something.
Yes.
If it's going to
True.
be a change in the data or something, you can do it. But
Correct.
don't
Data.
change the data. Don't change the pattern, the flow.
Yes.
The flow is already there in your brain. It got registered in your brain, and you're comfortable with that. You would have done some practice with that particular flow. Now you're doing some changes because many people's brain are hyperactive today. They would get new ideas while on the way to the company or before the presentation. I would say my personal advice is not to do that. Stick out to the content, stick out to the structure what you have. Minor changes, of course, okay, but don't try something very different in the name of creativity.
No, that's absolutely correct. If the information which we are bringing in, there has to be some data behind it, suggested not to do it at the last moment. However, if it is there beforehand itself, wherein probably changing some slides, designs, slight moment at the last moment, please feel free to do that. I like that idea as well. Because, yes, of course, a major portion of the presentation skills relies in handling the tough questions. And the tough questions, the more data we show, the more they are going to come up with questions as well. So we are giving them an upper hand in framing tough to tougher to toughest questions, Where are all the claps disappearing this time? What happened to everybody? Because I was getting claps in the previous two responses as well. I was expecting a lot. Do you all love these insights? Do you all love these beautiful insights of how we can shift the confidence, how we can bring in the confidence? Participants, thank you so much. Anugraha, Savita, thanks, Shanta. I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Thank you so much for that. Okay, so now the last question is probably going to be kind of like a summary of all the questions which we have discussed till now. If you want to give one tip to all the participants to make their mini presentations powerful and memorable, what do you think is going to be? You have given plenty number of tips,
Mm.
but still one thing which you think is going to be very much beneficial for all.
Okay. Okay. Normally, how people end their presentation, mini presentation, generally by saying, thanks for the
Thank you.
opportunity.
Yes.
Thanks for the opportunity. It was amazing. Thanks for listening. And that's how it is. It. So, in my experience, I've seen a lot of mini presentations, people go in a normal way. But what I like is that end with a clear and emotional takeaway is what I feel. That punch, that climax should be very powerful. It has to have a human connection. I would say that emotional takeaway. Let's bring an example. Hmm, this is Q3, na? Q3 or Q4? Okay. This is the third quarter. For example, a person is doing a presentation about the results or about the production update or something, whatever it is. Okay, it's a Q3 presentation. So he has done the data, he has done the facts, data, the problems, how it's solved, and everything is done. Okay, in 5 minutes to 10 minutes or whatever. And finally, what is a normal way of ending up is that? So that's our Q3 production update. Thank you. This is one way. But what would be a great way is that, okay, Q3 is Q3 has taught something us. It means when quality and teamwork meet together, the targets don't look impossible. Yes, it's very much possible. So this particular presentation or this particular results updates shows us that we have a hope and definitely we can be great in our organization when it comes to success. So that emotional connect or emotional takeaway matters. So always it should be like a what do you call the aeroplane, it gets nicely started, right left, then a takeaway, excellent journey without any turbulence, and the landing should be very perfect. So whenever we fly, the result that I would say the feedback about that particular pilot is not about that takeaway, it's about the landing. So the
Yes.
landing has to be very, very perfect. Is that no?
Correct.
So that's how you can think. So my one tip would be it has to be an emotional takeaway. If you're really targeting on that, that'd be a great way of landing.
That's good. Beautiful insights, Shankar. So, all your years of experience of handling presentation skills or presenting also in front of customers, clients, as you have said, is all showing up here. For me, also, it was very much beneficial. Of course, I also started thinking, started the show by saying that probably I learned some 40 to 50 percentage of the things, but I'm probably learning 99 percentage of the things from you, Shankar. Thanks a ton for that.
Thank you.
It's beautiful. All the participants, please type thank you to Mr. Shankar for beautiful insights. I really love the insights. I hope it was the same on your end. Please type thank you to Mr. Shankar. Before we step into our thank you so much, Shanta and Anugraha, the other participants as well, please. So before we move on to the live coaching segment, sorry, but before we move on to the next segment, that is the live coaching, I really request all the participants to please type a thank you. Cool. Perfect. So now we're stepping into the live coaching segment, Mr. Shankar. On the spot, at the moment, we are going to have the participants here to apply what they have learned right now. So we learned how to present, how to give short presentations, how to get it very much focused. If we have any data to present, so present it using the emotions behind it rather than just sticking to the data. So all these are beautiful insights, and we are going to actually apply those thoughts as well. So all the participants, are you all ready for the live coaching segment? Please type ready in the chat box if you're ready. Please type ready in the chat box if you're ready. Type ready in the chat box, waiting for some responses. Thank you. Shanta is the first one to type ready. Okay. I'm going to give you time as well to present. So it's not going to be on the spot. Do not worry regarding that. But yes, it's on the spot because we are planning it right now. After 5 minutes, you are going to present. What about the others? I got the response from only one who is ready. What about others? Others are not ready. They do not want live coaching. You're getting that chance right now in the session. Come on. Perfect. Thank you so much, Baranika, for the response as well. So, Shanta, Baranika, Anugraha, you have been an active participant. I would love if you are also participating in this. So, all the participants, here is what we are going to do. I remember in the last session, which is for in which you had prepared some memorable moment and you came and shared it right now. Yes. So the same thing, an extension of that is what we are going to do right now. The last time you shared your memorable moment without having any fear, you went ahead and presented it. But right now, that memorable moment should be prepared in such a manner, share it in such a manner that it captivates the attention of all the people. Can we do that? Please type a yes in the chat screen if we can do that. I want you to present it in this manner, okay? So I'm typing in the chat screen how we can go ahead with it. So I want you to type first and foremost why it is important for you. Why is it memorable for you? And then next, I want you to share the impact behind it. Okay, what has happened due to this? What has happened due to this? I'm typing in the chat screen, so sorry for the delay. Okay, so I want you to type that why it is memorable for you. You have, of course, not type, sorry, I want you to speak. Of course, you have lots of memorable moments in the past so many years of your life. But why is it that only this particular moment stayed in your mind? It has actually become memorable, is what I want you to state. Second thing, due to having that memorable moment, what is the impact which it has led in your life or probably to the others to whom you're sharing right now, the audience? Where do you think this impact should be landing to you? Okay, I'll give you 2 to 3 minutes of time to prepare. We'll go silent. I have absolutely no issues. If you want to turn off your video, also turn off your audio, feel free to do that. And then we'll go ahead and share the thoughts. So, are we all prepared for it? Are we all ready? We'll start at sharp 10:40. So I'll give you 4 minutes of time to prepare for the presentation. That is some memorable moment in your life. I want you to share that as to why it is important. Tell the story behind it, why it is important for you, the emotions behind it, and then share that due to sharing the story, what is the impact do you think the audience, the listeners, we are going to have from it? Otherwise, what is the impact of you sharing that memorable moment in the previous experience as well? You have few minutes to prepare and then we'll start. Shankar, I hope that's fine. Or do you want to add something else to this?
Oh, things are fine.
No? Sure, sure. So we'll take some time and then we'll start with the presentation. Feel free to turn off the video if you want to take a break as well, Shankar. Please go ahead. No issue. We'll wait for a few minutes before we start. Once you're ready, please type ready in the chat screen. Type ready if you're ready. A memorable moment. You need to present it right now such that it captivates the audience. Please type ready if you're ready. Anugraha, Baranika, Shanta, Vidya, Vijay, Violet, Vimal. Please type ready if you're ready. Another 1 minute and then we'll start. Hello, Violet. I saw you in the previous session as well. Can I hear your voice this time? It will be wonderful. Okay, so are we all ready? Anyone who would like to start? Rather than just stating your memorable experience, it would be wonderful if you're sharing the why behind it and the impact it has caused or will cause, should cause.
Archana, yeah, sorry, I got a call in between, so I had to step out. I've written the why. Is there also is it the only the why that you're expecting at this point?
It's not that I would want you to type it. What would be beneficial is if you can go ahead and unmute and speak. Typing is not what is would be beneficial right now for all of us. It would be wonderful if I can hear you speak. And I have not received it. Maybe you sent it elsewhere.
Okay.
Please go ahead, unmute. Go ahead, share your experience. Do not worry regarding why impact so much of data. Please don't do that. That will again make us a little bit apprehensive as well. I just gave those ideas so that
Like, I'm just trying to understand that without saying the incident, you just want to say the impact at this point, right?
exactly. Go ahead, please.
Oh, okay.
Can I expect you to go ahead? This is Violet, right?
Oh, okay.
Anugrah.
Yeah, Anugrah. Yeah. So, with regards to my memorable incident, if I had to do a mini presentation, this is how I would start. You don't need a stage to
Sorry to interrupt, Anugraha. Would it be possible for you to turn on the video?
Uh,
And if
actually, I would.
it's absolutely okay, no issues. If you would have turned on the video, I would have made you in the spotlight. That's why. That's
Mm,
absolutely. Go ahead, go ahead.
yeah, no problem. You don't need a stage to be a star. All you need is the willingness to seize a moment. There was one incident that happened recently in my life where I was not the star meant for the day, but by the end of that day, I ended up being the star everybody wanted to come and talk to. So, would you like to know more? Then stay tuned in. That's how I would start.
Wow, that's wonderful. So you gained the attention in a few seconds. The way you started, I really loved it. Thanks a ton for that, Anugraha. Can you please introduce yourself if you don't mind?
Yeah, I'm a corporate trainer and a children's author, and I work with Shankar's team and a couple of other teams. So I also work
Okay.
primarily in the manufacturing sector and the IT side.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Anyone else who would like to share, please? Waiting for a few more responses. Baranika, Shanta, Vidya, Vijay, Violet, or Vimal.
Hi, Archana.
Yes, sure.
Hello, sir. Um,
Can you please introduce yourself first before going ahead?
yeah,
Hi,
yeah.
Shantamina. Welcome.
Hi, yeah. I'm Shantamina. I'm also in the same fraternity, doing corporate training as well as college training. I've also worked a couple of projects with Mr. Shankar and with others as well. So can I get into the memorable event? Memorable moment, sorry.
Please go ahead.
Yeah. So the memorable moment that I would like to share is when my daughter was awarded the best outgoing student on her graduation day. So we were all waiting, and it was a surprise, and it was not only her moment; it was all ours. What made it very, very special was that when they mentioned the person behind it. So in that instant, everything it came back, because there has been a number of times that I have shuttled between the classes, taking her to all activities and balancing her extracurricular as well as her academics. And sometimes I used to think, what am I doing? But I was like, I don't even get credit for that. And that is when I was like feeling a bit tired and overwhelming. But when they mentioned the name and they told that I have not even seen your father, but I have seen your mother present in all your. Uh, I'm sorry, there was a call.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yeah. So many parents saw this as their own journey also, because it's a reminder that behind every shining child, there is a parent who never gave up, even on the toughest days.
That's a beautiful thought indeed. Thank you so much, Shanta, for that. Thank you so much. Thanks a ton for the beautiful insights. Anybody else who would like
Thank
to
you.
try? Else, can we wrap up with the event? Anyone who would like to try?
Archana, I'm here. Can you
Yes.
hear me?
Yes, this is Baranika, right?
Yeah, Archana.
Hello, Baranika. Please go ahead.
Yeah. My memorable moment was the question which was asked by me as a last, but it is for me to ask for the first time in a huge crowd. This is my memorable moment.
I remember.
For the first time, I addressed a huge crowd to ask a question. The impact which it created was at the huge crowd. I asked the question for at the last time, but after the incident, wherever I attend a meeting or any sessions, I broke this fear, and nowadays I am asking the question as first or second person. This is the impact it created.
That's correct, exactly. So I can see you as an active participant always, and it has led to a beautiful impact for sure. Thank you so much for your beautiful insights as well, Baranika. So I guess we have no further participants. Can we go ahead with the session? Anybody else who would like to share their insights, their memorable moments, give a short presentation? Cool. All right. So I guess we'll go ahead with it. Thank you so much for that. And now I would like to wrap up the session. But yes, since we are coming to the wrap up, just a small insights, etc., which I would love you to share with you all. So as you can see from here, that presenting is not just about how much you speak, but how clearly your message lands. The more structured and authentic you are, the more people are going to listen. So, any questions that you have to ask either Mr. Shankar or me, please feel free to either type in the chat box or go ahead and unmute yourself. Any questions that you have? Okay, if you do not have any questions, please feel free to at least drop a thank you to Mr. Shankar for taking out time from his schedule and coming for the session. Okay, so you're getting some responses. Thank you. Love the Hanuman analogy in prep link. The session was wonderful. Thank you so much, Shankar sir. And thank you from Vidya as well. So thank you so much to all the participants. And now I would like to announce that we are there on YouTube, we are there on LinkedIn, we are there on Facebook, and we are also there on WhatsApp. I hope you all have the links. If not, it will be shared across to you because now we have your email ID. Since you have registered, we have your email IDs, we have your mobile numbers. We'll send you the link. Please feel free to join them to follow us as well. And also, I would like to announce that we are starting a language lab from 15th of November, which is going to be regarding workplace conversations, regarding pronunciations, regarding vocabulary. Please feel free to drop in a message, register for the event. We are starting it on 15th of November. Drop me a message if you would like to connect with me. I'm there on LinkedIn as well. You know my name, Archana Sreeram. It would be wonderful to have you all in here. Now, before we wrap up with the event, it would be nice if you all can turn on your video so that we can have a small picture moment, please. So always in the sessions, I've informed people to turn on the video so that we can take a picture, but this time I missed to inform, but I hope that you all are available. Thank you so much, Anugraha, for turning on the video. What about the others? Anybody else who would be available to do that? Violet, Vidya, Vijay, Baranika. Baranika might not be able to turn on the video. She informed me as well. Okay, so we'll take a small pic. I hope that's absolutely fine. Any pose which you want to try? I'll leave it to you to try. Okay, so on the, oh, thank you, Baranika, for turning on the video. I'll add you as well. Perfect, thank you. So on the count of three, I'm taking a pic. 1, 2, and ready, Shankar? Okay, let me know once you're ready. Can we start? I'm not taking the pic yet. You had removed your headset for that. Okay, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. I've taken the click. Thank you so much for that. I'm dropping it in the chat box if it is fine. So feel free to take a pic of that. Sorry, download that image. And it will be wonderful if I can. Okay, Shanta is turning on the camera now. Oh my goodness. Shankar, you have to remove the headset again. Okay. So at the count of 3, 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. So I've taken the pic and I'm dropping it in the chat screen for all of you to see. Thank you so much for coming in for the session, everyone. But before that, thank you so much to Shankar for taking our time from his schedule and coming and giving such a beautiful insights. I loved the way that you responded. I loved those, just like how we shared Hanuman analogy and everything. It's beautiful, bringing in a short insights. I mean, bigger insights within a short span of time. It's really much appreciated, Shankar. Thanks a ton for that.
Thank you, Archana. It's my pleasure. Thank you. Thank you. Connect with you. No, thank you.
Okay, so thank you, everyone. Please feel free to connect with me, connect with Shankar as well. Shankar, if you have your LinkedIn profile as well, you can please go ahead and share that. And to other participants as well, please share your LinkedIn profile so that we can stay connected. It would be wonderful. Okay, so I'm getting some LinkedIn profile. If anybody can share, that would be good. Otherwise, we'll go ahead. Okay, Anugraha has shared her LinkedIn profile. Thank you, Anugraha. Okay, anybody else? Feel free to drop your LinkedIn connect so that we all can stay connected. And thus, with this, okay, Shankar has also shared his LinkedIn connections. Sorry, LinkedIn link. Shankar, we didn't get it.
Just a moment. Yeah, I'll share. I'll share.
Sure, sure.
I'm putting in Shankar's. I've taken it.
Okay. So Shankar's link has been shared by Anugraha. Thank you, Anugraha, for the help. So now we are wrapping up this session. Thank you for joining everyone today for the Confidence Communique episode 11. We have gone live on LinkedIn. I'm more than happy for that. And remember, we're coming to a wrap up for the event. Remember that great presenters don't speak more, they speak clearer. Keep your structure simple, your tone confident, and your message focused. We are active on social media, website, LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. Please feel free to follow us. We would be available either by the name of Archana Sreeram or by the name of Confidence Communique. Follow us to stay updated on future sessions. We have it on every Saturday, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. For the coming session, it's going to be on 8th November, Mr. Prakash, and he's going to tell us how to lead meetings effectively. We are on WhatsApp as well. Please stay connected via that. And next episode, as I informed, it's going to be by Mr. Prakash. He's going. The details of the event is going to be shared soon on the WhatsApp link. It is going to be regarding how to lead meetings. And thank you very much. Thank you once again for joining. I will share the details of the Language Lab brochure to all the participants. And until we meet next, speak smart, present bold, and communicate with confidence. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.